versus Tyrant's Meta Knight.
Yes. And this is something that we see time and time again. Of course, the NME boys, we got the Tyrant over here, and always been playing this character since day one. One of the people also, too, in SoCal, kind of really showing us how filthy this character can be in high-level play. And then, of course, we have FallN, who I feel is just such a solid Rosalina. Easily one of the best Rosalinas out there, in my opinion. And also, his innovation with the character is spectacular. He's taught DeBuzz a lot of things, and he always kind of brings a lot of new little Luma nuances to the table, and that's why I always love to watch his gameplay.
Nice, good tech there. Now, FallN, I've been told, is the best techer in SoCal. So, I watched these two guys play last Saturday.
Right.
What was the name of that big tournament?
Yeah, the 2GGT.
Yes, exactly, the ESAM saga.
Yes.
And, you know, we watch these two square off, but FallN just does not miss techs very often at all.
Yeah.
So, Tyrant doing it big here, deciding, you know, he's not going to just let FallN run away with the beginning of the game, but right now, FallN doing a really good job at preventing Tyrant from getting any footing, any platform from which to launch his offense.
Yeah. Okay, ooh, love the call out right there on the jump. Covers a ton of options. We'll lose Luma there for that two-frame dare attempt, though.
Big opportunity here from Tyrant. I was expecting him to wait to try and read any tech option with dash attack because he could have potentially convert that into a KO as he has an opportunity here, but he chose not to go for a forward air. And again, every single time, you know, FallN just grabbing these techs.
Yep.
Tyrant's edge game looking a little sloppy right there. He has a good opportunity here, decides to simply go for a forward smash read instead of popping out with the dash attack. We do see dash attack here, not able to get a good conversion. Ooh, down smash, gonna connect, that's gonna be it.
Wow, that's gonna take that stock. Okay, tough B. Unfortunately, he's gonna end up hitting Luma, and using that hit stun will be a slight delay, allowing him FallN to get away from that up B attempt.
Now, it obviously looks like Tyrant is having a difficult time getting in on FallN here. What are you looking to see Meta Knight do to possibly answer Rosalina's problem of Luma?
Well, the main thing that we need to see is he needs to actually deal with Luma head on. That's just the status quo of dealing with this matchup. Go tech right there from FallN, but you need to take away Luma. Once you take away Luma, Rosalina is just very susceptible to a lot of Meta Knight's actions. Like, you can deal with her rolls very well, you can deal with her aerials very well, because he can just stand outside of the range and just punish the landing with his dash attack.
I like the combo coming up there, and he was also very aware of the back air coming out from Luma. I like the dash attack to just KO Luma, and this could be it. No, not quite, but nice conversion by Tyrant. Platform's going to drag him away from potential follow-up there.
Yeah, and just right there, that is textbooks of a matchup. He just went in, he used his aerials to knock away Luma a bit, and then set Luma in the tumble with a dash attack, while also putting pressure on FallN. And that was just a remarkable play. It's really what you want to see in the course of the Meta Knight versus Rosalina matchup.
Part of what makes Rosalina so very good is Rosalina's art of misdirection.
Yes, yes.
Because Rosalina has this really quirky high aerial mobility, but also slow fall kind of thing. Very similar to Jigglypuff in a sense.
Yeah.
Right, where the character doesn't go up and down very fast, but she goes left and right pretty far.
Yes.
All right, and then in addition to that, she has these really weird hitboxes, which kind of hit all around her, and they last a little bit longer than you think they're going to, so you end up getting hit by stuff you didn't think was going to hit you. And then on top of that, her dodges make her invisible for just a second to make you miss space just a little bit, and it makes her weaving in and out just a little bit better, especially when you have to keep an eye on Luma. So just the misdirection means that sometimes fighting Rosalina, you're also having to just be very confident in your own spacing because of the way Rosalina interacts.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a big thing that's good in our arsenal, and it allows her to be such a strong defensive character. Because as you said, just even her dodge animation is simply just a teleport. She disappears. And so it's really hard for you to kind of gauge where she actually is going to land at times. It's going to be hard to see, you know, where she's going for a front roll or back roll or whatnot. And so a lot of those things just add in with the inclusion of Luma as well to her just being such a strong wall.
All right, a couple of things I want to see from Tyrant here. I want to first see him stop going for these forward smash reads because they have not been working.
Yeah.
All right. Unlike, you know, in the previous matchup where I was like, hey, I want to see that Kate. In this one, stop doing the forward smash. It's not working. He's thrown out 6 forward smashes this set so far, and none of them have hit.
Yeah.
Secondly, I want to see him paying a little bit more attention to the way that FallN is dodging, because obviously Rosalina's love to dodge, especially in these types of situations. Rosalina dodged into the edge right there. Could have been a huge setup for Meta Knight, but Tyrant, instead of waiting for a dodge or looking for a dodge at all, simply did his own dodge. right there. Again, FallN dodges back, but this time Tyrant converts it with his own dash attack. So, you know, that's definitely something you always have to look out. When Rosalina is finally in a bad situation, how's she going to dodge? Nice down B. That's the second time Tyrant has converted down B, so he should be looking to maybe do that again to finish off this stock as well, keeping in mind that it is a potential option. There's going to be a big combo right here, but it's not going to be a finisher. Nice back throw, but rolling against Luma, not exactly what you want.
And definitely right now we'll see Tyrant. Oh, okay.
Oh, missed
no
tech.
tech this time. Wow.
I'm not sure if that was technical. I think that one was technical. Tyrant answering right back with a 2-stock. These two players very familiar with each other. You can see that a match can simply be dominant in one's favor and then dominant in the other one's favor, just because they're so familiar that when they simply get the momentum or get in the other one's head for that moment, that's it.
Absolutely. Of course, when you're playing up against a player that you play a ton of times, then you start to notice there are other defensive nuances. And then because when you're in any advantage, you're obviously in the advantage, so it makes it that much easier to read those things, especially when you already have that information on deck. So we're going to see this guy. Okay, so he's going to go use his Zero Suit. Now, FallN lives in San Diego, and the player that he plays with the most is actually Ito. So he actually does not like this matchup at all for obvious reasons.
Right.
And so he tends to opt for every now and then using the Zero Suit against Ito. So that's what we're seeing right here.
I don't necessarily know if I like this one, though.
Yeah, I actually do not agree with this.
Great DI there. You know, FallN showing that he's very knowledgeable about the way Meta Knight wants to attack you, where he wants to put you, and what setup he wants to get, which is obviously to take you into the air. But it looks like Tyrant's really, really willing to play a regular style of game here against ZSS. You just see a lot of bread and butter movement, a lot of bread and butter combos, and Tyrant's really comfortable in these types of situations.
Good edge guard.
Yeah, just like Brawl.
That's it.
Now the forward smash is coming in.
Only 3%.
Yeah, I don't like the switch at all. Like, FallN won the first game. He has what it takes to simply adapt, but he didn't trust his own adaptation. Instead, he decided he wanted to trust his secondary, and I'm never a fan of that in these kind of matches.
Yeah. That's definitely very telling when you have someone who's renowned for a certain character, able to switch off their character like that in a heartbeat. That definitely gives a gross kind of advantage and momentum to the opposing player. And you can see that right there from Tyrant. He's just moving in and out. Tyrant also has done really well in terms of when he has played against Nairo and some of the other Zero Suits around the area as well. So I definitely don't feel like this was the appropriate matchup switch for FallN.
And nor do I feel like Battlefield was the best stage. Although it's not a bad stage.
Yeah.
Battlefield is good for ZSS, but it's also fine for Meta Knight. I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe I would have started looking for Town and City instead.
Yeah, it's definitely not a true counter pick, I would say. And that's the kind of thing you have to look at. It's not just about how your character does on a particular stage. It's about how your character versus how the other opposing character does well on the stage. And this kind of scenario just really didn't give him any true advantage.
Oh, very, very close to simply ending it there. But, you know, I'm anticipating a 2-stock at this rate.
Yeah.
Tyrant getting a little flashy here with a down B reversal situation, but no commitment from FallN means that he's going to land a solid forward smash, going to light up that Meta Knight just a little bit and keep himself alive just a little longer.
Okay, gets in there. It's a but he goes for a dash attack. It's not
Oh my! Okay, that's what we call choking. He meant to do a reverse up B, of course, but of course did not come out as a reverse up B. It came out as drill rush. That's going to cost Tyrant his stock. FallN still got a chance.
Now the fact that FallN does have some good rage on
Zero Suit.
Yeah, so he does have, especially with these platforms too, he can get an extended combo, and he can go into the boost kick, and the whole boost kick doesn't even have to land. As long as he gets the starting parts of the boost kick, that could end in the stock simply due to the rage factor. So that's definitely something Tyrant's going to have to be wary of in order just to close this game out super quickly before he just gets up air to his death.
Yeah, and look how respectful Tyrant is playing all of a sudden. He had a very, very aggressive game plan, but then he was just like, I'm not getting caught out here. I'm just going to up smash you. And then FallN's looking confused. He's like, not even accepting the handshake. He's like, why did I get hit?